Hello, Namaskar, Sat Sri Akal and Salam to everyone. Welcome to Captain Classes. So today's topic is STAR, which is Standard Instrument Arrival Charts. So basically, what you have to do is normally it's an approach chart. Means you have to you're approaching for landing, and you have to align your aircraft according to the runway, which is in active. So basically what previously was there, that means the ATC was supposed to give each and every instructions to get aligned on the runway, or you can say the ILS equipped runway or runway approach path. So it was very difficult to accommodate huge traffic and to contact each and every traffic every time, and to give specific. There are chances where we can give. Suppose you have to transmit. For example, the ATC has to transmit one instruction to the one aircraft, and the other instruction to the other aircraft. But in the meanwhile, it has been exchanged, or you can say by mistake, the ATC has transmitted the B's aircraft instructions to A's aircraft and A's instructions to B aircraft. So there are chances of getting that situation. So what they did, they made a standard arrival charts. So basically what in this chart is, everything is drawn, means everything is explained, or you can say the path is drawn. So ATC will tell you from which area you have to enter that path. So basically what is there, you can see here behind the board. So you can say here I have already drawn everything. So you can see this is the runway, which is runway 09, and this is, you can see here I have made a circle, or you can say an arc. So, and this side also I have made an arc. So this is the circular path you have to follow. Means you have to align on the runway. You suppose you are coming from this part, or coming from this part, or you may be coming from this part, and after this part means you reach this point, and you have to follow this total this total line. You have to follow, and then you will align on the runway and then land on the runway. So you can see there are multiple entry areas. Here also there are areas I have not drawn properly. So here also a few can be there, the entry points. So basically there is when the approach is started, there are 3 points. One is initial approach fix, from where you don't have to take instruction from ATC. Means you have to follow everything on your own, as by reading your charts. Whatever chart is saying, so you have to follow that chart. So up to that point you will take instruction from ATC. On reaching that point, you will not receive any instruction from ATC. You have to follow the path whichever is instructed or drawn on your standard instrument arrival charts. So in this you can see I have made few triangles. These are same like waypoints. So these are not waypoints, these are initial approach fixes. You can see here I have written also initial approach fix. And the second point what I was is there is intermediate fix. So intermediate fix is the point where you will, once you align on the runway, it is intermediate fix. Suppose this point can be your IF. So this is intermediate fix. That means it's a point from where you will be aligned on the runway. Then comes the last point, which is final approach fix. At final approach fix, you have to take permission from landing. So my final approach fix is generally around 8 DME distance from the VOR, the ILS DME you can say. So whatever the VOR is, it can be here. So basically, if it is ILS equipped runway, in that case there are many chances that final approach fix will be on your this part, which is outer mark. So if you know about the ILS, if you don't know about the ILS, if you know about the ILS, then you might be having no confusion in what is outer marker, what is middle marker. But basically, I'll tell you one thing: these are only distance checks. Means it is established, or you can say located on the path of the ILS approaches of the runway. And once you reach overhead that point or overhead that marker beacon, you will receive an indication in the cockpit that you are at this locator beacon. Or and the distance of the locator beacons, or you can say outer marker, middle marker, or inner marker, there are three markers: outer, middle, and inner. So when you get, there are different indication in the cockpit for each markers, and each marker identifies that you are at this much distance from the threshold. So this is anyhow it is giving the distance from the threshold, distance check to the pilot that you are around this much distance from the runway. So you can see here there are so many entry points. These all are, I have not written IAF, which is initial approach fix. I have written the full form of the initial approach fix here. And intermediate fix IF here, final approach fix FAF here. So from intermediate fix, you will start your procedure for your landing. At initial approach fix, you will start your procedure for landing, and at intermediate fix, you will be aligned on the ILS of the runway. And the final approach fix is the point where you have to ask for landing clearance. So these are 3 points you have to take care of, and at these points you have to take specific information or specific action according to the chart. So now coming back to the chart, you can see here, suppose I am starting from this point, suppose this point, and as you reach initial approach fix, suppose this is initial approach fix, and you can see I have written 14D. So 14D is what? 14D is the distance of this point from the VOR, whatever VOR it is. Suppose Delta Papa number, this is for Delhi. So for Delhi, this is your VOR, and the distance from the VOR is 14D, means 14D and E. It is not D only, D is same like DME. So it will not be written DME in the chart, it will be written D, that means DME only. So you are at 14 DME, and suppose this is your Papa 761, or you can say radial 045. So the radials are also written on all the entry points. Every point you will be getting the radials, and once you on this radial and you reach 14 DME, that means you are at initial approach fix of that runway. So as you start seeing that I have reached initial approach fix, you have to start your procedure, and from here you can see you have to take a turn towards this arc. So this arc is normally known as DME arc, and whatever DME arc it is, means suppose 1-2, if the arc is making 1-2 distance from the Delta Papa normal, it is not fully circle, but generally if you find it on, if you see the actual charts, you will find out this is actually the full circle. So if you take 1-2 DME from the VOR, so it will create a arc. So this is how this DME arc is made. So once you reach initial approach fix, you will start your procedure, and you can see here you have to take a right turn for what 1-2 DME arc. So you will go for 1-2 DME arc, and you can also see that here it is written 4000. That means at this DME arc you have to be at 4000 feet. So if you are at flight level 50 up to here, but as you reach initial approach fix, you have to come down to level 4000 feet or 4000 feet, yes, and then you have to maintain. And there are chances that in this arc also there are chances that you have to change again your level. So you can see here I have not written any you can say feet. There is no other figure written here, so that means you have to maintain 4000 feet in the entire this DME arc. Then when you reach, this is LR. LR is lead radial. So lead radial is basically telling you that at this point, if you are coming from this side, at lead radial 2 is 0, you have to turn or you have to start aligning your aircraft for ILS on the runway. So as you reach this point, you have to turn left for ILS on the runway. Once you reach intermediate fix, you will have to give a report and then again at final approach fix, or you can see this outer marker. Outer marker is located in here. So outer marker and final approach fix is same. As you reach outer marker, you can ask for landing clearance. If suppose this ILS, if this is not the ILS equipped runway, in that case the outer marker, middle marker will not be there, because ILS, or you can say the ILS consists of middle marker and outer marker. So basically, if it is a VOR runway, then there will be no outer marker and middle marker. There are no differences in the VOR runway and ILS equipped runway. There is only one basically while while reading the chart, there is only one difference, that you will not find this outer marker and middle marker. But final approach fix will be there. So final approach fix, there will be you can see a point there, and that point at that point the FAF will be written. So as you reach that point, means FAF, you have to assume that you have reached that point, and on reaching that point you have to ask for landing clearance. Once you get the landing clearance, then you can land. So this is how you have to follow, means you have to come down from this, start descending because the level is 4000, so turn left and or turn right, whatever it is, and for this aiming and maintain this level, and then come down to lead radial. At this lead radial, you have to again turn for the ILS of the runway, and once you establish on the ILS, you have to report, and then again on final approach fix, you have to ask for landing clearance. Once you get the landing clearance, you can land on the runway. But now what is the important part is, as per the part 1 is the transmission, when and where we have to transmit. If you have seen my video, which is ATC clearance SIDS, I have already explained. So in that also I have to, whatever the basic things we have kept in our mind while giving the information in SID, all those things have to be kept in your mind while giving the information, while giving the transmission in STAR also. Means I have explained about the 3 W's, if you have seen that. So 3 W's means first is for where are you. First W means where are you, means what is your position. Then the second W means that what are you doing, means what is your action. And the third W is what, means for what, means you are doing this at this position, you are turning or you are doing something, but for what. So to this thing, so to accomplish or to reach this point or to maintain this thing, whatever it is, so you have to mention that. And again, in the very next part, or you can say in the very next transmission, you have to confirm that thing, that yes, for what I have taken a left turn or right turn or climb is accomplished, means you have reached. Suppose you have climbed, you started climbing, or you have started descending for some level, then you have to mention yes, I have reached, or you have to tell the ATC that you have reached. So all those things I'll do in this also. And basically, if you don't understood 3W, then also I have one thing, means you can say wherever or whenever aircraft attitude is changing, means if it is turning left, right, or if it is going up and down, in every point, whenever aircraft is changing its attitude, either climb, descend, or suppose if it is climbing also, and then if it is maintaining, then also you have to make a transmission. Whenever aircraft is changing its attitude, you have to make a transmission. Suppose it is climbing, suppose it is level, okay. Once it is climbing, again you have to transmit, you have to make a transmission. Once it has reached that point and you are maintaining that level, in that case also again you have to make a transmission. If you are starting turning, okay, you have to make a transmission. Once you have accomplished the goal, whatever for what you have turned left or right. So once you are established, again you will give your transmission that I have established, or I am on this radial, or I am at this radial track heading, whatever it is. So same thing we'll do, and let's find out what is there in the actual chart. So I have the actual chart with me, so I'll tell you, I'll give you a brief idea about that how it does look. So this is a chart, and you can see here, if you come closer, you can see here that runway is not visible because it is very small, so you cannot see here very clearly, but it is there. And you can see here the total arc is there. This area is totally arc, and it is written arc 1 to DME. And these, you can see here, black points, triangle, these are initial approach fix. You can see here IAF, it is written, and radial 034, IAF 14D, arc 12D, and 4000 level. Here you can see 2300 level is also written. And then here it is lead radial, it is 260, and again here it is 2441, yes. And again here also there is initial approach fixes. You can see here these triangles, these are initial approach fixes. So, and you can see these I-shaped, yes. So this is locator outer marker, it is written LOM. So outer marker is for OM, middle marker is for MM, and then VORDME, this is indicating here, it is VORDME, which is Mike Victor, which is for Chennai. This is Morse code is given, and the location of the coordinates it is given. Okay, so this is the chart, and you can see here at the top that this is chart number 82 VOMM 16 for Chennai, India, ILS runway 07. So this is for ILS equipped runway 07. That is why we can see here the two I-shaped thing, which is outer marker. The same, I have the other chart also, which is not ILS, which is VOR runway. So you can see here it is not equipped with markers. So this is normal chart, means it is VOR runway. You can see here it is VOR runway 32 Mumbai. So you can see here this is the runway. Here it is the runway. This is the approach procedure. You have from here, you can come here, and there is no, in this case there is no outer marker, but you can see the final approach fix FAF is written. FAF is written. When you reach FAF, whatever, if it is ILS ILS runway, then in that case when you reach outer marker, you have to ask for descent or landing clearance. In this case outer marker landing clearance you have to ask. If in case it is not ILS runway, then you can ask for landing clearance on final approach fix, wherever the final approach fix is. So let's find out this chart, and we'll do this exercise on the example, so you can have a look of this thing. You can take a pause or take a snapshot of this chart, because I'll be solving this chart, because I cannot show you each and every time, but you can store this, or you can take a snapshot of this, and we'll discuss later. So I have taken an example on the chart, and you can see here it says that we are told, I have not taken the destination and departure airdrome because I have not mentioned any flight plan, because it is not required. I will take that I am landing at Chennai, and because I am using the Chennai star chart, so I will be landing at Chennai, and these are the information that I am getting is that you are told to maintain radius 034 and flight level 50. Now you reached initial approach fix, take action. So it says that the ATC has the authority to give the instruction up to initial approach fix. So ATC has given us that you have to maintain radius 034 and flight level 50. And as I reach initial approach fix, I don't have to take care about the what ATC has told me, I have to follow the instruction or the path which is given in the star charts. So you can see at 034 and flight level 50. So this is the chart, and in this chart you can see here this is 034. If you can see, 034 is the radial, and I am at flight level 50 and I reach initial approach with this part. So at this part you can see I am turning right for 12 DME arc. So what I'll say in this, I say, because this is Chennai, so I'll say Chennai tower. Why I am using tower? I have to follow the charts, the ADS charts, and in ADS chart, if I am at flight level 50 below, I have to contact Chennai tower. So I will contact Chennai tower. Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Charlie on 118.1, which is the frequency of the Chennai tower. So 3 W's, where I am, what is the action, and what for what. So it says key position radial 034, initial approach fix, flight level 50. This is your position. Now you have to give the action, what action you are doing. So I am turning right, so I'll say turning right, and for what? For 12 DME R. Plus, as you see, if you can see here in this chart, here it is written 4000. That means I have to maintain 4000 on reaching this arc. So this has to be mentioned in this. So I'll say leaving flight level 50 for 4000 feet. Now ATC will say Roger, or it can say, suppose when it is Chennai, so it can say Chennai tower. So there are two chances. You either will get Roger from the ATC side or the examiner side, or you can get Chennai tower. So next is I have to give information that yes, I reached 12 DME and I reached 4000 feet. So I say in other scenes or scenarios, I have used established. Suppose I have to maintain a radial, I have to maintain suppose track. So in that case, I have used established. But here I cannot use established, because established means I have left my controls. Now I am not using my control surfaces. I have let my control stick, and I am established on track. But in this case, you can see this arc. This arc is totally turned, means you have to maintain a turn. So you cannot leave your control stick. So in this case, I will use commencing. This is very important word in this case. Commencing 12 DME arc 4000 feet. Then again I will get Roger. So I have reached this point. You can see here I have reached this point. I am maintaining this radial, and now you can see here again the level is changing from 4000 to 3000. So again I have to mention this thing that I have to change my level. So you can see here this is the line. At this line, what is the radial? It is radial 318. So I will mention this radial 318. At radial 318 I will reach, or I will change this thing. So again I will say crossing, because I am not maintaining that radius, so I will say crossing radial 318, Mike Victor. I have to mention this also here, Mike Victor, because radius cannot be, his radius is not completed until we have mentioned the VOR. So it is very important. Radial 318, Mike Victor, leaving 4000 feet for 2300 feet. Again Roger. Next is the confirmation. Reached 2300 feet. Again Roger. Next is, you can see here that I am not doing next anything thereafter after maintaining 2300 feet. Directly I have to cross radial 260 and align for the runway ILS runway 07. So this is I have to do. So I'll directly go to the lead radial. So let's see what I am doing at lead radial is, I am crossing lead radial. I am turning lead radial, turning left for ILS runway 07. So I will say the same thing. Crossing lead radial 260, turning left for ILS runway 07. So Roger. Everywhere I am using 3 W's. First, where I am, what I am doing, and forward. Where I am, what I am doing, forward. Everywhere I am using 3 W's. So just keep those things in mind. So you have to use 3W format. And next is, once you established on runway, you have to say that you have established on runway. The next step will be that you have reached outer marker. So next is will be the outer marker. You have reached outer marker, and at outer marker what we have to do is we have to ask for descent or landing clearance. So next is ILS, means I have established. I will give confirmation that established on ILS runway 07. Sometimes you will find this level change here also. Means here, just in this case, what you have seen that level change is here, but afterwards there is no level change. So sometimes you will find here also the level change will be mentioned that you have to maintain this level, or on reaching this point that level should be this. So in that case, crossing lead radial, you have to mention turning left, and again plus adding this thing that you are leaving this level for this level. So let's find out whether it is written any this thing any other chart or not. So you find, yes, in this chart you can see here in this chart it is written 2600. If you can see here 2600 means you are maintaining here is 3700. Here you are maintaining 3700 whole throughout up to here, and as you cross radial you have to lead radial, you have to turn left plus leave that radial to leave that level and come down to 2600. So it is like this. So in this case, in our case, it is not there. So I am not going to take care of this thing. So I have just set turning left, and then I told that I am established on ILS runway 07. Then again I will get the roger. Next is outer marker. So I have already told you how to say. You first will give your position that overhead outer marker request landing clearance. So here ADC will say clear to land, wind 120 degrees, 10 knots, QNH 1010. So I'll give the feedback on this thing. Clear to land, wind 120 degrees, you have to write down 120 degrees, 10 knots, QNH 1010. So at last we can give you call sign, time Alpha Bravo Charlie, but it's not important because you are about to land. So next will be that you have successfully landed. So this is how the star chart is, and it is not that important, but people have suggested me that they have experience or they have faced this question, means approach charts. So for that point of view, I have covered this point or topic. It is very important from my point of view because it is you can say a very critical phase of flight. But as I was focusing about the important topics, and in I have not listen, I have not heard that this question is coming in the recent days, so I was not covering that topic. But I was supposed to cover, but when people forced me that yes, it is very important and it is coming in these question papers, so that is why I covered this topic. So I hope you have understood this topic, and if you have any kind of question, any kind of doubt, you can comment. And I hope and the next part is you can say it is not the complete thing. This chart contains one more information within it, which is missed approach. So I have to cover that topic also, but I'll cover the topic in the next video. Probably in the next day I'll be posting that video. And in missed approach also, everything is same. It's not a big deal, but yes, it is. Yes, it's very important. One important thing I have forgot to mention in this chart. You can see here in every chart, star charts, you can see here these circle. You can see here you can see here. So these are the hold points. Sometimes because of traffic, the ADC cannot give clearance to the traffics, each and every traffics, and suppose more traffics have come and reached the point, and at that point you cannot give each and every traffic that you can land, you're clear to proceed, and you can go with this part. So in that case, the ADC can ask you to hold over these positions because of congestion at the airport or the high traffic at the airport. So in that case, you can happen. So you have to hold also. So this topic also I will cover in the missed approach part, because after carrying out missed approach, you have to hold down, or you have to hold at one point. So this is the thing. So I hope you have understood this topic, and I have explained everything, each and every point very deeply and in a very explained manner. So if in case you have any doubt, you can comment on the video, and if in case you like this video, please click on like, subscribe the channel, because I'll keep on posting these type of videos. And if in case you have any suggestion, please comment down. And till then, take care. Be prepared. Please keep yourself ready for the examination, because examination days are out. Don't think that your examination is on 20th or 15th, or it's around, suppose you think around you have 2 weeks, you can study later. It's not like that. If you have more time, study from now and learn each and every point of RTR exam. Part 2 is very important. Don't take it easily, because if you don't know anything about part 2, you're not going to clear any time. You're not going to clear that part 2, or you're not going to clear this exam. So part 2 is very important. In part 1 there are chances that you get a luck and you clear part 1, but in part 2 there are no chances like that. So you have to clear that thing on your own. So I hope things are going good with all of your studies and preparation. If in case you have any queries, please message me on my WhatsApp number. I'll explain everything. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to Captain Classes, and till then, take care, fly high, bye bye.